Jolly called himself a Bill Young Republican. He was elected to replace the late congressman in Washington representing Pinellas County. But now the widow of Congressman Bill Young says that she is not supporting him anymore. It's your vote, and Ada's on your side in Battleground, Florida. Tonight, Lauren Make has the exclusive story, and this is quite a switch here, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Keith. He spent a few hours talking with her this week. She is still grieving her husband, but she is also upset and disappointed, and she is making a political decision as a result of it. It was part of the story from the beginning. David Jolly would carry on the Bill Young legacy.
David will continue what Bill Young started.
Young's widow was even in a commercial. And why not? They were close.
He went with me to pick out my husband's casket.
But Beverly Young, now grieving the loss of her husband, is clear that things have changed for Jolly's next campaign.
Are you going to support David Jolly?
No, I won't support him.
The why is an emotional journey, but Young says a sort of deathbed promise was broken.
Because he made promises to my husband that he would continue to carry on his legacy, and the first thing he did was dumped the people that made his legacy what it is.
Young claims from his hospital bed her husband talked about his wishes with the man who would take his place.
He goes, "I've got a loyal staff." Oh, sorry. He said they've been with me a long time, and he said my legacy is not just me, it's them.
She's upset more of her husband's staff aren't still working in District 13 and says Jolly promised to keep them for at least a month.
When you helped them, they became your friends.
Kathleen Karapi worked for Congressman Young for 5.5 years, living with Parkinson's disease herself while solving problems for constituents.
I helped them, and it was helping me also.
Why was it helping you?
Because I forgot about my problems and I could focus on theirs.
Her job officially ended the day before the March special election, and like some other staffers, thought she'd get a phone call to come back.
I went to work every day. I did good work. And I just don't understand why he didn't give me the opportunity for even an interview or phone call.
Jolly didn't have to hire Karapi, but Beverly Young says she won't be voting for him.
He's made a mockery out of my husband's life, his legacy.
Beverly Young says she considers all of this a family betrayal. Now, I called David Jolly to get his side of the story and his reaction. His director of communications sent me this. They said, quote, "Congressman Jolly has great respect for Mrs. Young and considers her a friend. Congressman Jolly has assembled a team that he believes can best serve the people of Pinellas County and that can continue the level of constituent service that Mr. Young was so rightfully known for. Congressman Jolly did not make any staffing decisions nor speak with staff candidates prior to his election on March 11th. So, Keith, we will have to see what this means for the next election.
I remember prior to the primary, Beverly Young, there was talk of her maybe running for her husband's seat. Is that back on the table? Is she considering a run?
I asked her about that. You got to wonder, you know, and she says she had thought about it, but she didn't like the whole fundraising part of things. I can tell you, though, she is planning to change her registration from Republican to she's not sure what.
All right. Let's see how this one turns out. Thank you, Lauren.
Yep.